Hi designers, it's Quaker from Akrivi, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to generate a Clearspace grid after generating a brand guidelines with Guideit. So here we have our full logo, and you can see that I've inserted all of the Logomark, logo type, and the full logo components in the boxes above. So I'm simply just going to click generate. So our brand guidelines has been created, and if we zoom into the Clearspace page, you can see that we have our Logomark and our full logo. If you want to generate a Clearspace grid for the Logomark, it's pretty simple. You can just click on the logo, go to Akrivi Gridit, and make sure the exclusion zone is set to Logomark, and you can generate. You have no issues. And also, if you want to do measurements, you can choose from the settings below. However, if you're trying to create a Clearspace grid for the full logo, if you have the default setting on, you may see this happen. So this is because the Logomark and the logo type is grouped as it's set to the full logo that you selected at the beginning. So you have two options. First option is to change the exclusion zone setting to one of the measurements, pixels, centimeters, or inches. And if you do this, then of course it just generates a Clearspace grid around the grouped full logo. The second option is if you want to create a Clearspace grid for the Logomark and the logo type. What you would have to do is select the full logo, and you want to ungroup it twice. So you want to ungroup, and then you want to ungroup it again. This is to make sure Adobe Illustrator knows that the groups are now separated. So now I've done that, you can see when I select the logo type, it's selected by itself, and the same with the Logomark. So now we have two groups in order to make Clearspace Grid Generator work with the combination mark. So I can select the Logomark and the logo type. I'm going to hold Shift, so both groups are selected. And now I can use the Logomark exclusion zone setting and clicking generate. And now you can see we've created a Clearspace grid for the full logo that you have inserted in Guideit Brand Guidelines Generator. And you also want to note that every time you make a change to the logo in your brand guidelines, hopefully the client doesn't ask for a change, but when you do make a change, then it will also update what you have in the brand guidelines Clearspace page. So for example, if you was to, let's say, remove this, and let's go back here and let's just make a change, like if it was to change the color and also let's say the location slightly. And if we go back to the brand guidelines and if we hit apply changes, you can see the change is done, but it's also gone crazy. So you want to make sure that before you make a Clearspace grid that the brand guidelines is confirmed, or you want to go in and make the changes manually. If you run into any issues, use the link below to visit our help center for quick solutions. And if you still need help, you can reach out to us through our support form. Thank you for watching.